Now available on Tata Sky channel number 526.
Even as home buyers unite in complaint against builders over project delays and cheating, RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan has yet again called for a cut in property prices while delivering a lecture at the YB Chavan Memorial Lecture on Monday. The RBI chief said that having cut interest rates, the onus is now on real estate developers. Listen in.
There's an issue of certainly how they see the housing market and how they see prices. And there has to be an adjustment so that more people want to go and buy. I'm hopeful that as interest rates come down, there will be more credit and buying. But also I'm hopeful that prices adjust in a way that encourage people to buy so that because they think prices are going to go up rather than prices are going to come down. So my sense is there's a little bit of everything that needs to happen. There's still the remaining question of how developers get financing. And there, I think part of what has to happen is the land market, the development market has to be become a little more transparent. And there, I think access to land, if it's made more transparent, if the buying process is made more transparent, I think, and the construction process is made more transparent, that will help.
Raghuram Rajan there making it clear that the ball is now in the developer's court. But the big question is, will the industry take the cue and follow the lead? We are being joined now by Rohit Raj Modi, Director, Ashiana Homes, to understand that and get some answers for that question. Rohit, thank you so much for taking time to be with us here on the Property News and Magic Bricks. Now, is there room for developers to slash property prices?
The comments of the Honorable Governor needs to be seen in the context and not just looked at the particular line that we are looking at. The Governor has talked about that the interest rates are moving southward, and if that gets coupled by adjustment in the prices. Now, two things that this brings to my mind. First is that even though RBI has cut 175 bips since the beginning of this calendar year, this has not still transmitted in the terms of home loan through the banks, because the banks have passed out less than 50 bips out of this 175. So this transmission of rates is very, very important to happen. Even today, the lending is happening at about 9.4, 9.5%, which reflects that only about 50 to 60 bips has been transmitted. Coming to the issue of the adjustment in the prices, if we look at last 3-year price index across all major markets, housing markets in the country, you will see two things. One, there has been no increase in price whatsoever, number one, which when you adjust to inflation in itself reflects a correction. That compounded by, in very much real terms, today developers are offering across India extremely attractive finance schemes like, subvention of your home loan till possession, and and that is coupled with several freebies of various nature.
All right.
If a home buyer is picking up a home for a 80% loan to value, and on that 80% she is going to pay, let's say, a 9% rate of interest for a 4-year period, which is 36%. Even if I had to take a very simplistic half of it, which is 18%, you are looking at 18 to 20% cost, which the developer is anyways footing today for that.
Okay.
That indicates a 20 to 25% reduction in prices have already taken place.
Okay. Rohit, then I have to let you go. Just one question.
I'll just finish this. Going forward, I don't see any further correction or reduction in the prices are possible, because at the prices at which most of the markets are trading at, any lower would endanger the very viability of these projects. Yeah.
All right, Rohit, but sales have been sluggish. Tell us then, how do you propose to spur demand at this point in time?
So in order to spur demand, that is why the kind of schemes, the payment schemes, finance schemes that you've seen coming out from developers in last couple of years, it's been unprecedented in the last 2 decades. Today, picking up the entire interest cost, no extra charges for lots of freebies, maybe, somebody is giving...
But Rohit, despite that, demand has also fallen down to unprecedented levels. That's the reason why I'm asking you this question.
I agree with you that, but then, that is also it's a factor of a very large macroeconomic scenario. That's not going to be stimulated by any further price, because prices today, at the levels where they are, further reduction is not possible. Let's look at also that 40% of the cost it constitutes of government taxes in terms of stamp duties, multiplication of stamp duties, service tax, labor cess, and so on and so forth. If the government is really serious about bringing the prices down, they also need to look at what taxes can be rationalized.
So tax rationalization would be the way forward when it comes to bringing the cost of buying a home down, is the word coming in from Rohit Raj Modi of Ashana Housing. Thank you, Rohit, for taking time out to be with us here on the Property News on Magic Bricks Now.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Magic Bricks Now. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at Magic Bricks Now. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/Magic Bricks Now.